Now you just can't leave.
All right, welcome back to the Reverse Mush podcast. Harry Mack here, as always. I'm flying solo this week. Ross is a little busy, but I'm not flying completely solo because we are joined by a very special guest, Justin Kid Marvelous Montalvo, fresh off extending his professional record to 3-0 last night at Flex Fight Series with his third straight pro finish. Justin, how we feeling, brother?
Oh, I'm feeling great, man.
I feel you. You see, you do look like you were in a fight last night, but you also look a lot better than the other guys. So that's really all that matters, right?
Yeah, it's my first time getting a cut, man. I really feel like I'm the Diaz bro, right?
Exactly. It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, cuts, scar tissue. I'm fucking doing it.
Exactly. We love it. But I mean, a hell of a performance, man. I mean, you came out from jump, and it was clear that body work was a real big part of the game plan. So I guess I just wanted to ask you to start. Was that kind of something that you went into the fight looking to execute, or was that more something that just kind of presented itself as the fight went on?
Yeah, I mean, all throughout just training, that's been my bread and butter, man. The body shot, and I have good power to the head as well. But I think I hurt him in the first round to the head, but he recovered pretty well. Then even to the body, he took it well in the first round. Like, he's a pretty tough kid. Then in the second round, it all just accumulated, and they just fucking shut him down.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think one of the announcers said during the fight that, when it comes down to it at the end of the day, there's only X amount of shots that you can take in that liver and in that fucking kidney. And yeah, I think that last one, you just crossed the threshold a little bit. And I mean, what a finishing sequence. Go hook up high, and then hook to the body, and he just folds like a lawn chair, man.
Just like the heavy bag.
Exactly. Yeah, you're running 4x4 drills in the cage there. Love to see it. But so you were actually the first professional fight put on by a professional fight promotion based in New York with Flex. How's it feel to be a little part of history there?
That's really cool, man. I didn't even realize that. Now that I think about that,
yeah, they said you were the first the first ever Flex professional fighter on the scales, and the first ever in the cage. It's got to count for something.
We're doing big things.
Exactly. But so I guess I also wanted to ask you, kind of, what was the lead up and the preparation like for this fight compared to, I know you were in camp, you had a short notice opportunity with Bellator, unfortunately it didn't work out, other guy misses weight, and then obviously Flex put on a fantastic show, but is there any part of you that's almost a little frustrated just to just kind of lose that? I don't think it's a crazy take to say that Bellator just has they have a bigger platform.
Yeah, well, I was talking about that on the phone with Ray. He was saying it was just like a learning experience too, because it was kind of a tough weight cut for me. So I learned how to cut weight better this time around, and nutrition better this time. I got a good strength coach, Dr. Amato, with me now, helping me recover, get me strong. So I think it all is just coming together perfectly. So the next time that they do present my name, I'll be 1,000% ready instead of 100%.
There you go, man. Yeah, you can only, that's what it's for at this stage in your career. You're getting better, you're getting that experience in, you're getting that time in the cage, and hopefully it leads to great things. But so that was, if I'm not mistaken, that is your second consecutive liver shot TKO, no?
Yeah.
Oh man, so yeah, we're looking at a bit of a signature move here, huh?
Same way, man. Same thing.
Seriously, man. I mean, that boxing is just fucking absolutely crisp. And I mean, you could tell from jump when you came out there. You got the lead hand out. You're measuring distance with the jab the whole time, and they talked about it on the broadcast too. The way that you're able to use range to strike is incredible. Because it felt like every time you wanted to get something off, you're able to get off. Not just one big punch, but you're getting off punches and bunches. They're getting off 3, 4, 5 punch combos or whatever, and it's in, out, not getting touched on the way out.
Yeah, exactly, man. Well said.
Well, I thank you. I try. But Yeah, I mean, obviously we talk about it. The Serra-Longo team, you're on the phone with Ray there. You had Al Iaquinta and Aljo in the corner with you last night. I mean, what does it do for your confidence as a fighter to know that you're going in there with two guys as accomplished as Aljo and Al with you?
Yeah, I mean, dude, those guys make me feel so good in the corner. Like, there's no one like it. I mean, we're just missing Ray and Matt, but I can imagine when they're finally there, it's gonna be freaking better somehow. I mean, but Al and Aljo, they fucking killed it. Made me feel great before my fight. It was awesome. So I love them.
There you go. So would you say that you're more, obviously I feel like different fighters kind of respond differently to different types of coaching and stuff like that. So would you say you're more somebody who looks for, like technical coaching and technical advice, or are you somebody who just kind of needs someone to come in and light that fire under your ass?
Yeah, I like the technical advice. Like I was listening a lot better in this fight than I was for my last fight, so I'm getting more comfortable. I'm starting to hear what people are saying to me now. Whereas before, I would just go off like,
It's tunnel vision.
Yeah, in the beginning, before the fight, Aljo and Al definitely they know me so well. They know how to connect with me, like, spiritually, and they know how to talk to me and make me feel good about myself, not like I'm a crazy person.
Right. Everyone's got to be a little bit of a crazy person in this business, but
I'm fucking crazy, man.
there you go. But yeah, I mean, everyone's I don't know, the talk of the town today with MMA people has been Aspen Ladd and her coach last night, just kind of like ripping into her, not really providing much technical stuff. So yeah, it's always interesting to me just to kind of see how different fighters like to be coached, because I think there is people kind of look at it from the outside and think coaching is coaching. It's the same no matter what you're doing, but I think it's a lot more subjective than that.
Yep. I just need true, like, like a person that's there for me that actually, cares about me. I just need that nurturing energy, and that makes you feel ready to go out there and kill anybody.
Hell yeah! And I mean, hey, speaking of somebody who cares with you, I know your dad was also there in the corner with you last night, warming up, shaking out with you backstage. So I mean,
yeah, that's my dad's first time up in my corner. So shout out to my pops.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. How incredible is it to just kind of get to, share that experience with him and share that whole journey with him. I mean, I always see your dad on social media. He's always pumping you up, posting about fights. He's always, he hits us up all the time, shows love. I mean, it's awesome to see somebody, a parent just like so invested in their son's success.
Yeah, my dad's an amazing person, and anyone that's just around him and gets love from him is just they're just lucky. So I gotta just love my pops and just enjoy him while he's there. A lot of people, they don't have their pops. I mean, I lost my grandma. That really sucks. But before this fight, I was really taking advantage of some things that I wasn't taking care of before. I would always love my pops, but now I'm really taking the time out to really appreciate my family, appreciate the people out there, and just listen to everything my dad says and respect him more, and just being a good son to him. And just creating that bond even stronger.
Right. No, that's awesome, man. And it always comes around too. I mean, I've seen like a bunch of studies and shit like that basically says that, like, the basic idea is that at the end of the day, one of the biggest indicators of happiness in a person is just how much you express gratitude. You know what I mean? So like how much you have that ability to look around and be like, yeah, you know what? Like, I am really fucking lucky to be here. So no, it's awesome to hear. Just to hear that mindset, and obviously you have such an incredible support system. I mean, that building was loud last night, man. They every time you connected, it felt like that place was going to explode.
Yeah, man, the whole family down there was awesome.
Yeah, I saw the security guy when you were walking out had to pull you out of the crowd there. You're giving hugs and dabs to everyone.
Buddy, that's it. Get in there, buddy.
Yeah, only so much time you can spend. Dapping everyone up, showing love. You physically didn't have time to show that appreciation for everybody there. But yeah, man, I mean, not just for you, but what a weekend for the whole team. Also, I think people went was it 4-1 yesterday?
5-0, all of them.
5-0. There you go.
Ray was telling me that not anybody lost a single round.
Gotcha. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I saw. I think the only fight I saw out of everybody that didn't go according to plan was Kelvin, and even that was a razor close fight, super competitive. Unfortunately, the decision doesn't go his way, but that's the game. But then, yeah, I mean, you come out, you finish. Jenny comes out, Jenny finishes. Diana comes out, she finishes. Like Steve puts on a hell of a performance. We got Nas later today, so I mean, how important is it to you to just not only obviously you go to Sarah Longo, you're working with Ray, you're working with Matt, you're working with some of the best coaches in the world, and guys like Aljo, guys who have been there, done that. They've accomplished pretty much everything there is to accomplish in this game. But then there's so many guys like you, man, who are young and hungry and coming up. Just what is it like to be able to work with so many other just like incredible rising prospects?
Yeah, man, it feels amazing. I feel blessed at this very moment, at just taking the time to really just be happy for everything I have, like my pops do, and just like what you're saying, the whole gym, everybody's killing it, doing amazing. So it's like these are the moments that I live for. Like I gotta hold on to these moments. It's beautiful. I'm happy everybody's doing great. The gym's doing great, and that we're leveling each other up. So it couldn't be any better right now. And no matter what happens, we're all warriors. If you have a bad day, we fucking come back. We're right back in the gym. We don't stop. People don't always win, but we come back. We keep training. We win the next one. Win the next one.
Exactly.
Relentless. We just keep going. We're all warriors. We never quit. It's not in us.
Yeah, man, and no, I was saying to Nas earlier this week when we were talking to him that it's awesome to me to be able to see, not just everybody kind of, come together and rally around Aljo and Marab and these guys with, in ranked UFC fights, but also seeing the whole gym rally around, like, yeah, the younger guys, everyone who's on the come up right now. I mean, I think my entire Instagram feed yesterday was just, people from the gym and fans and shit like that, just posting support and love and all of that. So it's awesome to see, man, for sure.
Yeah. Best time to be at law right now.
That's right.
It's hot right now, boy.
That's absolutely right. Never a bad time to be at law. So, obviously you got to heal it up a little bit. Got some cuts, some scratches, but how quick are you hoping to get it turned around, get back in there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait a week. I'm gonna go to the gym, just see everybody, hang out a little bit, but and then, like about a week, I'm gonna get these stitches taken out and let it heal up a little bit, and then just come back real strong, right back to hard work, and just keep getting it.
There you go. Always staying ready.
Yeah, man. I love training. I love preparing. It's my favorite thing to do. So.
Yeah. There you go.
The little sprinkle on top,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, listen, when you enjoy training, when you're having a good time in there, it's at a certain point, it's almost like the fight's the easy part. You know what I mean? You put in all that work, you put in all that preparation, you come in prepared, and I mean, you can see it. Like you were having fun in there, which is I think probably that's probably the most important thing at the end of the day. Because if you don't want to do that, you don't want to be in there, you don't enjoy that, then what's it all for?
Yeah. I just I put it all in my hard work. I worked so freaking hard, man, and I'm just praying it's just all gonna pay off. I'm gonna get all my dreams.
There you go.
Hard and just stick with my family that love me and that make me happy. Even though I don't have everything I want, I'm really happy right now. I gotta appreciate the things I have. My mom, my brother, all the people that came out to support me. So I'm happy right now, and I think as long as I keep the happiness, and I'll keep doing great and keep training as hard as I possibly can, and that's it, man.
There you go, man. Hey, a wise man once told me that you're probably not going to have everything that you want in life, but if you have everything you need, then you still got a pretty good life.
Yep, exactly.
And so, meanwhile, it's pretty fucked up talking about all these prospects and these young guys at the gym now. It's pretty fucked up that most of you guys are my age or younger. That's fucked up. That's just mean of all of you. But so what kind of age did you start like seriously training and kind of when did you kind of have that realization that like damn like I want to be a professional fighter, like I want to get to the UFC. This is what I want to do with my life.
Take a guess.
Take a guess. Oh, that's a good one. Does it?
How long does it look like I've been doing it?
That's a good point. Pretty long. Pretty damn long.
14.
14. Damn.
And then 16, I got my first kickboxing fight. Ray Longo was cornering me up and down. And then I was like 5-3 as like an amateur kickboxer. And then I went into the Golden Gloves. I met another trainer for a little bit. And I went to the Golden Gloves. We were fighting like every week. 18 boxing fights. And then after that, I went back. Well, I started MMA after that when I was like 20 or 19. And I was like 4-2 as an amateur. And then Ray was like, "You got to win this last amateur fight before you go pro." So, and then that's when it all started. When he told me that, and I was like, that's when I made the switch. So then I destroyed that kid, rear naked choke, finished him, and I was like, right, now I'm ready to go pro. He's like, yeah, you finished the guy, you choked him, dropped him with a body shot.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty good, as far as a professional debut audition, that sounds like a pretty good way to do it.
Then after that, he said, "You ready to go pro?" And I was so excited, and I'm getting ready for this pro fight. Boom, knocked the kid out 36 seconds. My debut. Took him out 36 seconds, and then after that, COVID happened. Didn't get to fight for a while, and then I got that fight in Florida.
Right.
That's when the body shot tournament started to come.
There you go. There you go. And so what was it about MMA, I guess, that you found more appealing than kickboxing or boxing? You know, so you competed in both. You did a lot of both, but yeah, it seems that MMA is kind of that's what drew the attention.
Yeah. I was always figured I was just training with Ray Longo at an MMA gym, and all my friends were telling me to go MMA, like they think I'd do well. So I was like, all right, maybe you guys got a point.
It seems like they might not have been wrong. There you go. But yeah, I mean, you know, we don't see that much. You know, obviously we see a ton of high level striking in MMA, right? But I feel like we've always talked about, at least on this show, and you know, me and my friends who watch MMA and watch fighting, that I've always felt like I'm surprised at the lack of body work in MMA as a whole. You know what I mean? Because you know, you watch a 12-round boxing fight, and these guys are hunting body shots. They're hunting the liver. They're putting them in the bank early, and that's a big part of their strategy. You know, but I feel like we don't. I don't know. Do you agree with that? I feel like we just don't see as much of that in MMA.
Yeah, not from many guys. I mean, probably if you don't think of it, Max Holloway's done it times. Nick Diaz mostly, but
Yeah.
the thing with Nick Diaz is that I feel like I just have a little more power than him. He likes to pitter pat, which I like to pitter pat too, but I feel like my big shots, they're really big shots. They're not to put you out.
Right. Yeah. I mean, listen, we all love the Diaz brothers, but yeah, it's like it's death by 1,000 points.
Yeah.
Right.
Sledgehammers in his hands.
There you go. And so I guess, you know, obviously to a degree, it's not up to you, right? You know, you take the fights you get offered, you stay active, you do what you can do. But what do you see as kind of the next step for you from here?
I don't know. I just try to take whatever my manager tells me. I could have picked like an easy fight for this. Some guy that was like 2-9. I was like, no way. I want to fight somebody that's good. And then he's like, all right, give me a few days. I'll find someone else. And he's like, all right, I got this guy. You know, he's 12-1 as an amateur. He's making his pro debut. I was like, all right, he's 12-1 as an amateur. I'm like, that's pretty good. You know, he's got a good amateur career. So I think that'd be a good test for me. So I fought this kid and destroyed him. So. See what's next, man. Everybody's tough. Everybody's got a shot. You know, I just got to keep working my defense, keep my chin down, and break these guys down.
There you go, man. Was there ever any other conversations with Bellator after that fight that fell through?
Yeah, my manager texted Jane from Bellator. You know that lady?
Vaguely, I think. Yeah.
So he texted her, said, "Oh, kid got another finish," and she just sent the exclamation point reaction. You know?
Okay. All right. On the radar.
Yeah, I definitely should be on the radar. I came in on weight. You know what I mean?
That's true. You held up your end of the bargain.
Yeah, she said she'd bring me back, and hopefully this fight gets a lot of attention, and they'll call me back. You know?
Hell yeah! There you go, man. Exactly. You can control the things you can control.
Yep.
So what? I was curious. What even happens in that situation? You know, because I mean, obviously it happens fairly regularly where someone misses weight, fight falls apart, or a guy gets fined. But like, you put in all that work, you put in a training camp. Like, do you? I hope you at least get like your show money for showing up and making weight.
Yeah, I got my show money.
All right, that's good at least. That makes me feel a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know. You hear all these horror stories. It's nice to at least see that someone's doing business properly at least. But yeah, I mean, how frustrating is that to kind of, you put in a camp, you put in, I believe it was a short notice fight, right? So it wasn't a full camp you put in, but you put together a camp, you do all this work, you go through the weight cut, you drive up to Connecticut, you and Charlie and the gang, and then your opponent just doesn't make weight. I mean, what are those feelings like in that moment?
Yeah, it was aggravating because when he told me that, it was right when I made weight, and Ray had just showed up, and we were going to get dinner together, for after weigh-ins to refuel and stuff.
Right.
And then right after, she calls me, and I'm like, uh-oh, why is she calling me? And then she's like, yeah, your opponent, he came in overweight, and you can't fight him. I'm like, I can't fight him? What do you mean? How much overweight? And she was like, oh, like 5 pounds. And I'm like, I can't fight him still? And she was like, no, it's over the legal limit. That stuff. She was like, it's too much over.
So you were still down to bang?
Yeah, I wanted to do it, man. I always wanted to fight in like Bellator, UFC. I was excited, dude.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like we were talking about earlier, it's like, people have lots of takes, lots of thoughts about Bellator, about, all the UFC competitors, but at the end of the day, it's a big platform still.
Yeah, definitely. There's tough guys everywhere.
For sure. But yeah, you know what? You go, you leave a positive impression. You do you held up your end of the bargain. So I am sure that you will have another opportunity there eventually.
Thanks, brother.
Of course. So how obviously you said training is some of your favorite things to do. I've spent some time with you outside of the gym, and it still just turns into training or you hitting a bag or sparring with somebody. But how does Kid Marvelous? How does Justin Montalvo like to spend his free time?
I just like to chill, man. I like playing video games with my friends on Xbox.
Okay. Well, what are we gaming on? What's the poison of choice?
I play a lot of Call of Duty Warzone right now.
Okay. I tried to get into Warzone for a little bit, but I don't know. It just didn't do it for me.
My friend, we were playing. He goes real hard, and he wanted me. You gotta get better. Bought me a Elite controller. It's got like paddles on the back.
Oh baby, so you're going pro.
Yeah. Now I'm way better. Now I'm like, oh shit, let's go.
There you go, dude. I've been telling a bunch of guys down at the gym. You guys got to get on Twitch, man. People love that shit.
Yeah, maybe I will. Once I get these wins, I get recognized. If the fans want me to do something, I'll jump on some games and stuff.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Hey, you are welcome to hop on our Twitch stream anytime you feel like doing some gaming for some people.
I'm down. That's awesome.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man, no, that's awesome. Because it always just interests me, like, you know what I mean? Because I spend time at the gym, right? I get to see you guys train. I know that you guys are, basically like a different species than I am, as far as just not being like human beings. So it always just interests me, like, yeah, at the end of the day, like, you're all still just regular guys, we all just still regular people, regular hobbies and shit. You guys just happen to be able to, like kill somebody with your bare hands.
Crazier athletes, I guess.
Yeah, MMA. I had at one of the PFL press conferences, I was talking to Kayla Harrison, and I asked her if she thinks that there's some reason that MMA attracts just so many stupid people. I don't know what it is, but this sport, there's a lot of insane people, man, and I
hate to discredit America, but a lot of American fans I don't want to call them stupid, but they get drunk and they say stupid things. I was like, oh, come on, why are you saying these people are giving their life to get in that cage?
Right.
They're saying silly stuff, like, oh, punch him in the, you know what, blah.
I think when we were at Pumi's title fight at CFFC, there was somebody yelling, grab his dick and twist it the entire fight.
Come on. Making us look bad. Like, if you go to China, you watch guys in China fight, the crowd is so silent, they respect it, and they fucking clap, and they love the fighters.
Yeah, man. You watch those, like, Omnoy Stadium Muay Thai tournaments and shit like that, like, it is, yeah, it's like, you guys are basically the closest thing we have to gladiators in 2021, you know what I mean? But, Yeah, I mean, no matter what, at the end of the day, you know, obviously people talk about differences in skill and differences in this and that between fighters, but yeah, you have to have a tremendous amount of respect at the end of the day for anybody willing to put in the work and get in the cage and fucking fight for the entertainment of others, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the way America looks at it, they don't look at it like that. They just talk you on violence.
Yes, exactly. And it's interesting because I think it's come a long way since back in the day. You know what I mean? Like it's still, yeah, there's still a whole lot of dipshits in you know, fighting and in fandom and all of that stuff. But I think I think MMA fans today at least have a much better idea of what they're watching. You know what I mean? Because I mean, you know, yeah, like you said, fans love to boo when a fight hits the ground and shit. You know, like there's not necessarily the most action happening, but it's like, you know, just because two guys aren't punching each other in the face as hard as they can doesn't mean that you're not watching like incredibly high level stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like even just hand fighting, guard passes, like shit like that. Like it's impressive, and yeah, I think people have come a long way on recognizing that. But yes, there's also still plenty of ways to go.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, I'm just looking through my notes here, making sure I didn't miss anything that I wanted to hit on before I let you go here. But kid, you got anything you want to plug? Anything you want to tell the people?
Add me on Xbox, capital TRUCCARITO.
Hell yeah, plugging the Xbox before the Instagram. That's how you know he's a real one.
So, add me. I have a funny ass name.
Hell yeah, bro. For sure. But yes, make sure you add Kid on Xbox. Make sure you follow him on Instagram at Kid Marvelous. You know, plenty of exciting things to come, man. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Incredible performance, and I can't wait to see you back in there, brother.
Thank you, man. Thanks for the interview.
Of course, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't mean to usk you out here. I just yeah, I'm not sure what else I got for you. We breezed through everything there.
Felt that, dude.
Appreciate you, brother. No, dude, I seriously, I am so grateful for your time. I'm glad we were finally able to get it done. And yeah, I'll see you back in the gym, brother.
Yeah, man. If you ever see me, you want to chill with the boys. I'll take you out.
Of course, bro. Of course, we absolutely got to do that sometime. Yeah, Aiden was telling me he wants to hop on the pod at some point also, and I said, all right. You know, I'm not sure how much fighting we have to talk about, but I'm always down for an interesting conversation.
You'll take it somewhere else for
sure. Exactly. I know. Listen, I know Aiden. I know wherever it goes, it'll be interesting.
He's the type of guy you got to put on a podcast.
Exactly. Hey, well, you know, I got the camera now. I got some microphones now. We'll figure something out. We'll make some content.
Podcast. That'd be funny if you do that.
100%. I'm always down. Always down. But yes, Kid, I appreciate you, brother. Feel good. Heal up good. Rest. Relax. You have earned it. And yeah, we will certainly have you back on someday. You are welcome on these airwaves anytime, brother.
Thank you, man.
Bang, bang. All right, be good, bro. Appreciate you.
Great success.